All right. I appreciate you coming down again. All right. The reason why I asked you to come down was that I am investigating a case in which my investigation, I believe that you have information on Jeff Epstein. Okay?
Okay.
First of all, before we even begin, let me just swear you in. Okay, you raise your right hand for me. Do you solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, we can.
Okay. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I know you're Spanish.
I know,
I can
yeah.
speak Spanish.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. First of all, do you remember Jeff?
Yeah.
Okay. It was an old Brillo. Okay. Why don't you tell me from the beginning and how you met him?
Okay, it was something in high school. Everybody was like trying to make money. And at the time I had 2 jobs, I guess. That was like 2 years ago or so.
About 2 years ago?
Yeah.
Was when you first met him? Okay.
Yeah. And then, yeah, I was 17.
What it is, you were 17 then?
Mm-hmm.
What is it that you were told you would have to do?
Give him a massage.
Okay.
That was it.
Okay. Who took you there?
Her name is...
Okay. All right. And do you have any formal massage training?
No.
No. He took you there.
Haley didn't take me there. Haley took one of my friends, and then Faith was the one who took me because he couldn't take me.
Okay. Faith
Pentek.
Pentek. Okay. Okay. When you got there, what happened?
It seems really weird, the whole situation, and there were more girls in the house. And then they just told me just go upstairs, they showed me the room. It was a massage room, like normal. And then he came, and I gave him a massage. It was like...
Okay. I've talked to a lot of girls, and a lot of girls have told me different things.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm very aware of what happens when you provide a massage. Okay.
Yeah.
When you got to the house, you went there.
Yeah.
Okay. How did you come into the house? Do you remember?
What do you mean?
Did you come into the front door? Did
Yeah.
you come through the garage? Did you come in?
Well, like, when you go inside, there's, like, the door. I don't know if it's the front door. I don't know.
Is it a wood door? Is it
a wood door, yeah.
It is a wood door.
Yeah, it's probably, like, the one... It's probably the back because it goes to the kitchen.
Okay, so it goes through the kitchen.
Yeah.
Okay. And you were brought into the kitchen, right?
Yes.
Who was in the kitchen there
That's so long ago.
so long ago?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't remember, like...
Do you remember any of his assistants?
She was the one that...
She's the one that
Yeah.
you met with?
And then it was a new... Like, one that called me, and I told her that I wasn't gonna do it anymore. I think her name is what...
Okay. So when you come into the house, and you go into the kitchen, you meet with some people there, who takes you...
Yeah.
You met...
Yeah. Then I tell her to sit down and everything. I go and call Jeffrey. That's what I was confused when you say Jeff. It's like, I don't know any Jeff. And then she takes me upstairs, and Faith stays there. And Faith stays there, like, all the time while I'm upstairs.
Okay. Okay, so it takes you upstairs. use the stairs
Yes.
to go upstairs? Okay. Do you recall anything weird when you were going up the
The
stairs?
pictures.
Okay. Pictures of what?
Naked people.
Of naked people. Okay. Okay, she brings you into this, you said it was a massage room?
Yeah.
Okay. Is Jeffrey already there?
No.
No. Okay. What did you do next?
Oh, I sit down there. She tells me just wait a second. Then she comes back and we put like the little bed for the massage. And then she's like, okay, there's some lotion and he'll be right up.
Okay.
Then he comes in and he says, okay, this is. Oh, then he knows my name already. And then he's like, okay, it's just a massage.
Okay. When he came in, was he in a towel? Was he in a robe?
No, he had like clothes. He was running or something like that.
He had regular clothes on?
Yeah.
Okay. And he got on the table with the clothes on?
No, he took his clothes off and he put like a towel.
He put a little towel over. Okay. So at any point did you see him naked?
No, in the first time.
No. Okay. So he lays on the bed, on the massage bed with his towel, and you start massaging him. Do you remember where you provided the massage?
In the back and his leg.
On his back, on his legs. Okay. How were you dressed when you were giving the massage?
I was in jeans and a t-shirt.
Okay. Okay. At any point, did he ask you to remove your clothes?
Yeah.
Okay. This was during the first massage?
Yeah, and I say no.
And you said no. Okay. Okay. So you continue with the massage?
Yeah, it was kind of weird that he asked me to put my clothes on.
Okay. So take me through then from there. You're doing the massage.
I did massage. After I finished, he was like, okay, here's some. Actually, he paid me before I started doing the massage.
He paid you. How much did he pay you?
$200.
$200. At any time when you're giving him the massage, did he ever turn over
Yeah.
onto his back?
Mhm.
Okay. Tell me what happened after that.
I massage him like on. I don't know how to say it.
On his chest
In
area?
his chest, yeah.
Okay. During the time that you're massaging him on his chest, is he touching himself?
Yes.
Okay. Explain that to me. Can you?
Well, he started getting a little excited about it, and he started touching himself, and I totally stopped, and that would say it that way.
Okay. When you mean by touching himself, you mean he was masturbating?
Yes.
Okay. And you told him to stop?
No, I didn't stop.
Oh, okay. Okay, so that while you're rubbing chest, did he ever take off his towel?
No.
So how would he be able to masturbate if he?
Well, he like had his hand under
Okay,
the
under.
towel.
So you never saw him. Did you ever
Well,
see him naked?
no. Not the first time. I saw her like the second time.
Okay. 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 So then you did you continue with your massage?
Yeah.
Okay. What else happened after that?
Nothing else after I was finished after. Actually, it wasn't. He's like though it was supposed to be an hour, but the first time it was just 30 minutes.
Okay. The time you were rubbing his chest and he was masturbating, did he ever climax?
No.
Do you know what I mean by that?
Yes.
Okay. How did you end the massage? Did he just say that's enough?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So then you went back downstairs.
Yeah. And I say to Faith, okay, I'm done, and we left.
Okay. Did he ever ask you to leave your telephone number to call you back if you wanted to work?
He asked
He asked
my
Faith for your phone
phone
number. Okay. And did Faith give him your phone number? Okay. Did Faith get paid for taking you?
Yes,
How much did she get paid?
$200.
She got paid $200 for taking you as well. Okay, so tell me about the second time.
The second time, I don't remember who took me. I never went by myself. I was too scared to do it. But it was kind of like the same situation on the first one. But he offered me more money just to take my shirt off. And I didn't do it the second time. And it was the same, he did the same things. And then he took his towel off.
Okay.
And after he was done, he never got to the climax. Like, I never saw him.
You never saw him? Okay. You were going to live. Okay.
That's how everything started.
That's how everything started?
Half of the school knows about it.
Half of the school know about it? Okay. Let me back you up for a second. You go the second time. Who calls you to go back to the house? Sarah calls you. And you make an appointment to go work.
Yes.
Okay. And the same thing. You go into the back door into the kitchen area. You meet.
Yeah. Then she takes me upstairs.
She takes you upstairs. Okay. He offered you more money to get naked.
Yeah. Well, he told me just to take my shirt off. He didn't
Okay.
say anything else.
Okay. And did you?
No.
No. But that's not the only 2 times you've gone. You've gone more times.
It was around 3-4 times. And then I was just scared that he was gonna do something.
Okay. Did he ever photograph you?
No.
You ever
Now that I know.
Did he ever take videos of you?
No.
Okay. Did you ever give the massage with any other woman?
No.
Okay. Did you ever get naked while doing the massage? Any of the massages?
Once.
Once.
But it was in my underwear. It was never completely naked.
Okay. You stayed in your bottom underwear?
And my top.
And your top, so you stayed in bra and panties. Okay.
I think it was one that I took my bra off, but that was it.
Okay. And each time you went, did he offer you more monies to do more things?
Yes.
Okay.
Actually, I knew that because of you probably know her. I don't know her last name.
Okay.
Because she asked me, she said he offered me more money if I have sex with him. And I said that never gonna happen. It's not what I'm gonna do that for money.
Okay. And by having sex, you mean intercourse, or?
Yes, I guess. I don't know. I didn't like talking about it.
Okay. The second time, did he offer you more money to do more things?
Yeah. $100 more just to take my shirt off.
Okay. And you said you didn't do it. Okay. Did he masturbate on the second time?
Yeah.
And did he ever climax?
Actually, the second time, it wasn't that bad because he was on the phone all the time, so he wasn't even paying attention.
Okay, so did he ever, at any point, ever masturbate the second time?
Not that I remember.
Okay. Did he ever ask you any questions or speak to you or say anything, ask you anything?
Well, he tried to talk to you just to make you comfortable with the situation. What do you work and how much do you make at your work? And then he starts saying you can make more with me, but I didn't feel like it was right.
Okay. Did he ever know your real age?
After a while, because somebody told him.
That you were?
Yeah.
16,
Well, he
17.
told us that we were supposed to say that we were 18.
Okay. And who told you that, to say that? Um,
He was the one who brought everything to everyone in school. And that's how we knew all about it. And then she took me.
okay. So each time did you go get monies for taking you, or
If she was going, well, she went with me twice, I guess. And I would say. And then I went.
okay? And did she make money? Did she make money for taking you too?
No, I was taking her.
Oh, you were taking her. So you brought.
She knew about it and she asked me if I could tell her because she didn't know where he was.
Okay.
But I didn't get money out of her.
Okay. Um, did anybody ever help you do a massage with him?
No. Asked me to do it with her. And I didn't feel comfortable.
Okay. All right. Talk to me about the third time you went.
I don't remember. It's like, it's kind of, I always, it was the same.
It was the same.
It was the same every time.
Well, I mean, obviously more stuff happened because you know he paid you more to do more things, right?
Yeah, the third time it was when I took my shirt off and
And stay with your bra, or were you
he
took
stayed
your
with
bra
my
off?
bra.
Okay.
And then that was when he paid me 300.
And he paid you 300 for that.
Uh-huh.
Okay. And the same thing.
Yeah.
He came in. Was he naked again?
Yeah.
Okay. You gave him a massage, and at that point, was he still playing with himself?
Yes.
Okay, masturbating.
Mhm.
Okay. Do you know if any point did he ever climax during this?
No.
Okay. How would the massages end? Would he just say, "That's it, that's enough"?
Yeah, and you just like stand up and take a shower and like grab my things and get
Okay.
it.
All right. Talk to me about the part when you got down to your underwear.
That was the last time that I saw him.
When was the last time was that?
That was a while ago. More than 6 months ago, I guess.
You sure it's not any time sooner than that?
I don't remember. Like I told him I didn't want to do it anymore, but I was just scared that he was gonna do something.
Okay. Why do you say you were scared he was going to do something?
Because I know he has a lot of girls and I don't know, like he like was offering like smart money for it. Like I think he bought her a car or something like that. I don't know what. She just got a car and she told me he got it for her.
You know what kind of car it was?
I think it was a Dodge or something.
A Dodge?
It was blue. And she like, then she didn't have money for anything and she ended up going to Europe for like the summer.
Did she go with him?
I don't know. We never talked about that because I didn't like the whole situation.
Okay. Did he ever touch you?
Yeah.
In what way?
My back and my butt.
Okay. Did he ever take out any toys?
No.
Did he ever touch your breast area? Did he touch your vaginal area?
Yeah.
Okay. Did he touch you with his hands or with something
With his
else?
hand.
Okay. Okay. Was this over your underwear or under you? Over or under?
Over.
Over. Did he ever insert his fingers in you? No. And as he was doing this, he was paying more money?
The maximum that he paid me was 300.
300. Okay. And that was the last time you went? When he touched your breast area, you didn't have a bra on?
I didn't have a bra.
You didn't have a bra on. And your buttocks? Was that over your panties or under your panties?
Like, I have a thong on, so.
You had thongs, okay. Alright. Did he pull you close to him?
Yeah.
And all this while he was masturbating? Okay. Did he have you touch him?
No.
Aside from the massage, but touch him in his
No.
penis area? Did you bring anyone else other than his last name?
No. No idea.
How about did she also go to what about
Yes.
did you receive monies for taking do you receive money for or
I don't remember. I'm pretty sure I didn't.
okay. When was the last time you had contact with anyone from the house?
A while ago, because she told me they were going to New York. Like last time we talked. Last time I went.
What's a while ago?
Probably 2 months or more.
Who called you? And she said that she was going where?
They were going to New York.
New York? Nobody from the house has called you to say that the police are looking into. Okay. This case is basically an investigation, an open investigation. So I appreciate it. What we discuss stays here. Okay? Don't tell anybody that we've talked. Okay? Did you ever have any intercourse with him?
No.
No oral? Nothing?
Nothing, no.
Okay. I'm going to show you a group of photographs. I'm going to show you a group of 6 photographs, okay? I'm trying to see if this is in these 6 photos, okay? It's important that you look at all 6 of them and be sure of who you pick as okay? She may or may not be in these 6 photos, but it's important for you to pick the right one. Okay?
Okay.
And take your time looking at those 6 photos there.
I don't see her.
She's in none of those photos there?
No.
How would you describe her?
She could be hair, but she's blonde and she has short hair.
Blonde and short hair?
She looked like hair, but I'm not sure.
Okay. I need you to, that's why I needed you to be absolutely sure. I appreciate you being honest and not picking anyone out because it's important for you, you know. You have my card, right?
No, I lost it. Like, I think I left it at my job.
Okay, I gave your sister one. That's my card.
Oh, you went back to my house?
Yeah, I went by today. She won't give me her cell.
Oh.
Your sister?
You tell him what he wants?
No.
Okay.
No. I just told her you were a witness and I needed to talk to you.
Is he gonna know anything about it?
About the
Okay.
investigation? I'm sure eventually he will find out about the investigation. I would appreciate it if anybody did contact you that you'd call me and give me, basically just let me know if somebody's called you,
If they call me?
if they call you. Is there anything else you'd like to add to the statement, or
No, I'm just scared that he's gonna know.
what are you scared of?
That maybe he's gonna do something.
No, it's not gonna do nothing. What did he tell you he did for a living?
He was a brain something. He studied the brain.
No. He's an investor and that's it. Just a money investor.
Yeah, maybe.
That's it. It's not half of the things what he told some of these people. He's just a money investor. That's it. So don't be afraid. And if they do call you, just call me and let me know. Okay?
If they ask me like if I'm coming over or something, should I just say no? Like I don't want to go.
You haven't been there? When was the last time you said you were there?
3-4 months ago. Longer than that, I don't remember.
I think it's about 3 or 4 months ago. I think it's about 3 or 4 months ago because Is there anything else you'd like to add?
Really?
No? Okay. Well, I appreciate you coming down and we'll walk you out.
Is it something gonna happen to me?
No. No, I just, like I said, you're not in any trouble whatsoever. I just wanted to talk to you. I appreciate you coming down. Okay?
Thank you.
All right. All right. Thank you so very much for coming down.
No problem.
Can I just move this desk just a little bit?
Yeah.
There we go. All right. Do you have your driver's license with you?
No, I don't. I actually lost it.
You lost
No, I don't have it with me.
it? Okay. You have to understand that looks a little different
Yeah.
than what you look like right now.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. First of all, let me get. Where are you living at now?
Right now I live in,
Mhm.
it's, that's, I don't know the zip code. I just moved there.
Okay. You staying with friends?
Yes.
And I have the number you gave me. First of all, again, I appreciate you coming down to talk to me. You're not in any trouble whatsoever.
Okay.
I just want to put that out there right now.
Okay.
You're not in any trouble whatsoever. The reason why I wanted to talk to you is I am conducting an ongoing investigation for quite some time now on a subject by the name of Jeffrey Epstein.
Mhm.
Okay? And through my investigation, I do know that you have some knowledge and you've been at the house. And that's what I want to talk to you about.
Okay.
And again, I'm saying you're not in any trouble. Okay? You're not a suspect. You're a witness, possibly a victim. But I do want to talk to you. Okay? All right. Before we start, can you raise your right hand for me?
Yeah.
You solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
Okay. How did you meet Mr. Epstein?
Through a friend.
Through a friend.
Mhm.
What school were you going to when you?
I wasn't in school when I met him. I had already graduated.
You already graduated?
Yes.
Okay. How old are you now?
19.
19. How long ago did you meet him?
About a year, I'd say, maybe a little over a year.
A little over
Right
a year.
around a year.
Okay. What school? What high school did you go to?
I went to, and then I left from that high school and I went to school and that's where I graduated from.
Okay. That's the one that's been in the news lately?
Oh, I don't know. I just moved back from New York, so
Oh.
I don't know.
Okay. All right. When was the last time you saw Mr. Epstein?
Probably in April or May, probably around May. So it's been a while. I haven't seen him in a while.
May of what, 2005?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Who was the person that took you to the house?
Her name is. I don't know her last name.
Okay. How do you know?
Through another friend. We were friends at the time.
Okay.
But I don't speak to her anymore.
Okay. I've talked to a lot of girls, 30, almost 40 girls so far, and so I know pretty much when he takes you to the house what transpires. Okay. I know it might be a little embarrassing or whatever, but don't be. Like I said, I've talked to many people already, and are pretty much familiar as to what happened in the house. Okay. Walk me through this when you went to his house for the first time.
Okay. She took me over to the house. She waited downstairs. I just went up, gave him a massage, and that was it. I mean.
Okay. She approached you to
Yeah,
work?
she's like, oh, do you need to make any extra money? I'm like, yeah. She's like, okay, I can give you, like $200. It's this older guy in Palm Beach. He gets a lot of massages from girls. That was really, that's all she told me. That's what I mean.
Okay. Are you a licensed therapist or masseuse therapist?
No, I'm not licensed, no.
No, but you know how to give massages? Yeah. Okay. Is this something that you did on the side, or is this?
No, just like for him. That was really it.
All right. So basically, you got your training or became familiar with massages through him?
Well, I had always done it like for friends and that kind of thing, but I didn't really ever get money for it or actually do it.
Okay. So she takes you to the house. How do you come into the house? Front door, side door, garage?
It's kind of like a back. It's not a front door, but I have to go through a gate, and then there's a side door by the kitchen.
Okay, so you go into the kitchen.
Yeah.
All right. Do you meet someone at the kitchen or?
I don't remember. There was a girl I met. I don't know if you've heard about her or anything. She's his assistant or whatever. So I met her. I met her a few times, and that's it. And then she would take me up to the room where he has the massage table and everything like that.
Okay. So you go upstairs to his master bathroom, I guess.
Mhm.
Is that what it is? That's where
Yeah.
the majority of massages were done. You're doing the massage. Does he ask you to remove any of your clothing?
Yeah. He asked me to take my shirt off, so I took my shirt off. And that time that was it.
Okay. So, were you in bra or were you topless?
That was a long time ago. I ended up being topless, yeah.
Okay. And you kept your pants on?
Mhm.
Okay. How did you get contacted to go back to the house?
They had my phone number.
You left your number before you
Yeah.
left? Okay. So, does he call you or does someone else from the house?
Calls me, or if there's another girl that's there, one of his other assistants or whatever, they would call me and set up an appointment whenever he would want me to come over.
When he was coming into town? Or?
Yeah, when he was coming into town, or just when he wanted, massage, when he was already in town or whatever.
Okay. So how many times do you think you massaged him?
I don't know. I did it for a while. I was doing it probably once a week for a few months. Probably somewhere around there.
Okay. All right. When you would go back and do the massage, would it maintain the same, or were more
No,
things?
I would take my jeans off or whatever a lot of times, but that was it. I never slept with him. I never did anything to him. Nothing like that.
Okay. All right. Is it safe to assume that you provided the massage wearing only panties?
Yes.
Okay. During the massage that you gave him, did he ever touch you?
He would touch my hip or whatever, but that's really it.
Okay.
And if I ever like asked, like if I ever said I wasn't comfortable, like like okay, I don't want you to touch me, he'd be like, okay, that's fine.
Okay.
If I were to ever say anything like that.
And this all occurred when you were 18, though, right?
Mm-hmm. I was 18. I had been 18 for like 9 months already. Because my birthday's in June, so I had already been 18 for a while.
Okay. You're 19 now, though,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
And it was about a year ago when you met him.
Yeah. Right around a year ago.
Okay. Did he ever utilize any toys?
Once, yes.
Okay. Explain to me when he used a toy. How did that transcribe?
Like, he would use it on me, but it wasn't like there wasn't no entering of anything.
Okay. Describe the massager, vibrator thing he used.
What it looked like?
Mm-hmm.
It was, they sell them in the store, like I've seen them in the store. It's like, probably like this long, and then it just has a round end, and it's gray and white.
Okay. He kept it over the panties?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm assuming you have panties on.
Yes.
Did you ever take your panties off and could be completely nude?
Every now and then, yeah.
Okay. When he used the massager, were you wearing panties that day?
I think so, yeah. I mean, this,
I know this is over a year.
Yeah.
I know. How much would he pay you to give him massages?
300. First, he told me it was going to be 200, but I guess he liked me or something, so he gave me 300. I don't know what he gave the other girls or whatever, but
Okay.
he would give me 300.
Were you aware that other girls were coming to do massages?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Can I actually ask you a question?
Absolutely.
The file, I noticed it says, or does it?
No.
Oh.
I spelled it with an H.
Okay, I saw the H, and I'm like, my brother's name. I'm like, oh my god, this is my brother.
No.
I just saw the H, and I'm like, what?
No.
Okay,
I
my
was
bad.
writing
I
it
was
quickly,
reading this.
and I was thinking Johanna.
Okay, never mind then.
All right. Was there anybody ever at the house you provided a massage to aside from Jeffrey
No.
Epstein?
No.
During the massages, did he ever ask you to touch him?
No.
Did he touch himself?
Yes.
Would he be just touching himself, or would he be masturbating?
He would masturbate.
Okay. How would you know that the massage was over?
When he would come.
When
Yeah.
he climaxed?
Yes.
Again, I said I've talked to a lot of girls, and so far everything seems to be in the norm. So that's what I'm saying. Don't I know it's a little embarrassing. Did you ever meet any other girls that came to the house?
I don't think so. It was just like his assistants or like the other girls that he'd have hanging around the house.
Did Haley ever mention anybody else that she brought to the house to?
Yeah.
With you?
Mhm.
Who did she say that she brought to the house?
Actually, I knew that I was probably going to be talked to before, because one of my friends, one of the girls I'm still friends with, she told me how like got talked to and how she got talked to and everything like that. I knew the one girl was his house. I don't know her last name. I just like people that I used to be friends with that I don't talk to anymore. There were a few girls that did it once or twice.
Okay. Who was the girl that told you that I talked to her? Oh, okay. I know Serene.
Yeah.
Did she ever provide any massages? Okay.
I remember she said that she used to do it, I guess, but she never did. She would go with me sometimes, and she'd just wait in the kitchen or whatever. Oh, sorry, I'm a little sick right now. I have allergies to cats, and I'm living with cats. But like, I guess she used to do them or something. I don't know.
Um, did anybody from the Epstein house ever call you to try to get a hold of you to talk to you?
When?
Um,
Recently?
yeah.
No.
No one?
Because, well, like, my cell phone, when I was in New York, I moved to New York about 9 months ago, and that's pretty much when I stopped talking to Jeffrey. But, like, I moved up there then, and then my cell phone got lost, or I got my cell phone stolen. So all my numbers got lost, and that's everybody's number. I don't know if they have the house number or not, but nobody tried to contact me.
Okay. Because he is aware of the investigation. I did a search warrant in the house.
Right.
Were you aware that he had cameras in the house?
Yes. Wasn't sure where. I knew he had some on the outside of the house. I wasn't sure where the other cameras were.
Okay. But he is aware of the investigation. That's what I'm saying. Don't be surprised if someone from his, like a defense attorney or a private investigator tries to talk to you.
Okay.
Where did you live in New York?
In New York, first I lived in Jersey, and then I moved from Jersey to the Bronx. Then I moved from the Bronx to Washington Heights, and then I moved to Queens.
Where in Queens?
Jamaica, Queens.
Oh, in Jamaica.
Yes.
Washington Heights?
Mhm.
Wow.
I had a rough time while I was up there.
I was going to say, Washington Heights is a rough area.
Yeah.
Oh, that St. Nicholas area. I know it well.
Yeah.
That's where I'm originally from. And
Where are you from?
originally from Queens, but I moved all around Bronx. I have family that live in Washington Heights,
Right.
so
Yeah.
I lived there for a little while as well. Okay. Did you ever bring anybody to the house?
Yes, I did. Neither one of them wanted to go back though.
Do you know their names or?
I don't. Full names? No. Actually, the one girl, I know her first name. I don't talk to her anymore. I haven't talked to her for a while either. I don't know, like, what their situation was. I don't know. And the other one is actually my friend.
Okay.
So, she didn't go back or anything. He didn't do anything, like, to her. She told me how everything went. She took her shirt off. She stayed in her underwear. And that was it. And then she got, I gave her extra money on top of that. Because I know, like, she would get money from him also, but she would, like, bring girls to the house.
Okay.
So, like, the one time, like, when I took the girl, and he gave me money when I took 20.
How much did he give you for taking?
I don't remember. It's either 2 or 3. I can't remember.
Did he ask you to bring people or?
Well, he's like, yeah, if you have any friends who want to do it, you know, like, if I can or whatever, because I was working 2 jobs at the time, so it's like, you know, if I can, if I know anybody.
Would he ask you, obviously, if they were cool with it or felt comfortable with it?
Mm-hmm. And, like, I would always tell them, you know, what the situation was. Because, like, I wasn't told at first I was not told the whole situation.
What did he tell you would have to do?
He told me I would just take my shirt off and give him a massage, and that would be it.
Topless or with the bra?
Topless.
Okay.
So, that was it.
Okay. Was there ever a time that you ever told him, hey, I'm not comfortable with that?
The first time he asked me if I would take my jeans off, and I told him I wasn't comfortable with that.
Okay.
I think that's really it.
Again, you're not in any trouble. I'm just trying to.
Mm-hmm.
Was there ever a time that he ever tried to touch your vagina?
Yes.
Was there ever a time that he ever tried to insert his fingers or any toy in your vagina?
Once he tried with the fingers, and I told him I wasn't comfortable, so he's like, alright, that's fine. So, I mean...
Okay, was that towards the end, or was that...
Yeah, towards the end he would get a little, like, each time he would try to, you know, a little bit more kind of type thing, see if I was a little more comfortable, I guess. So, it was like at first, you know, it wasn't as, like,
In other words, he worked his way
Yeah.
to that. Okay, like he would try a little bit more each time.
Yeah.
Okay. Was there ever any time that did he touch your breasts?
Yes. I can't like think of specific times, but there were times that he did.
Okay. Your buttocks?
Yes.
Did he ever utilize his fingers or anything inside your buttocks?
No.
Okay. Did he ever ask you to masturbate him?
No.
He
Never.
would do it himself.
Yes.
Have you seen him naked?
Yes.
Okay. Was there ever a time, well, when you observed him naked, did you notice anything peculiar about him, or
No.
did you see his penis?
Yes.
Would you characterize him as a sexual type person?
Probably. Yeah.
Okay. Is younger than you though, isn't she?
I don't know if she was 18. I know that, but I don't know exactly how old she is. She's 19 now also. So I mean, I didn't know like her exact birthday or anything like that. But I know she was 18. And she's 19 now also. I'm not sure if she's younger or not.
I do want to talk to you about the
Okay.
time that she went, that
Okay.
one time she went. I know you explained to me, but like many things, people are ashamed or whatever, and they don't want to disclose everything that truly happened.
Mm-hmm.
Is she aware why you're here?
She has an idea, because it was kind of like me started being friends again. She's the only one I've still talked to since then. And she told me the kind of situation that was going on. And I told her, and then like, I'm like, oh, okay, I guess they don't want to talk to me. And then I got a phone call, like, oh, okay, I guess,
Well,
So.
you have to understand that there's a lot of people
Mm-hmm.
that, names that keep coming up. And
Right.
during surveillance, we did uncover a lot of other people, and like I said, this has been ongoing for quite some time. The time that he touched your vagina, with his fingers or with a toy?
With fingers.
Okay. The time that he attempted to penetrate you did he actually penetrate you with his fingers?
No. Wait, okay, I got lost there for a second.
Okay, when he tried to put his fingers inside you, did he actually do it, or
One time he did, and I'm like, no, I wasn't comfortable with it. So he's like, okay.
that one time
I believe it was only one. So
that he tried, but he never put his fingers inside you?
he, like I said, he did the one time, and I told him I didn't want that, and so he's like, okay, that's fine. And that was
So
it.
he did basically
Yeah.
go, okay. All right. Did he say he was going to do that, or
No.
it just led to that? Okay. Let me give you my card. All right. Aside from where you met, have you taken anyone else to the house?
No, like would go with me, but that was it.
But you go to accompany you, right?
Yeah.
Was there anybody else in the room when you gave massage?
No, never.
Okay. How did you know?
I knew our boyfriends were best friends at the time. Well, yeah, they were best friends a while ago, and then we broke up with our boyfriends, or we like stopped seeing each other. We had become friends, so we became friends through them.
Do you have a MySpace too?
Yes, I do.
You do?
I do.
It's pretty funny. That for the life of me, I don't understand why people would put all this stuff out there for everyone to see. I don't know. That's just me. Let's see. I think that's it. I'll walk you out, and then I'm just going to talk to you for just a few minutes. It won't be long. Have a seat. I was just talking to... You're not in any trouble whatsoever, okay? And she's not in any trouble whatsoever. What I'm doing is I'm conducting an investigation on an individual that lives in the town of Palm Beach by the name of Jeffrey Epstein. Okay?
Mhm.
Have you ever been to his house?
Mhm.
You have?
Mhm.
All right. How do you spell your last name?
Mhm.
Okay. Where do you live? With,
She lives with me.
she lives with you.
Mhm.
Okay. What's your date of birth? When did you go to Mr. Epstein's house?
Oh my god. Long, like over a year ago.
About a year ago?
Mhm.
Okay.
Over. Well, yeah, like about a year ago.
Did, take you?
Yeah.
Okay. And you were to go there to do what?
Give him a massage.
Give a massage. Are you a massage therapist? Or
No, but
have you ever had any training?
I went to like cosmetology school, so they could do a little bit of everything in there.
Okay. But you don't hold a license or anything, right? No. Did she explain to you what there was going to be involved in this massage?
What do you mean?
When to give a massage, did she say you have to be topless or
No.
no? Again, you're not in any trouble, and neither is she or anything.
I know. She has no idea what this is about, and I'm like, okay. Saw the guy once, gave him a massage once, never saw him again.
When you went to give the massage, did he ask you to do it topless or?
Yeah. Mhm.
Okay.
Not gonna lie about it. Yeah.
Okay. Well, you're an adult, so it doesn't matter. I mean, it doesn't matter. I'm trying to understand. Obviously, I've talked to 30 some odd girls already.
What? Wow.
Yeah. Well, some a lot younger than you. A lot younger.
Wow. Kind of gross.
Exactly. So, but anyways, during the massage, did he ask you to remove your pants or?
Yeah. Well, I wasn't naked. Like, I was in, like, boy shorts and, like topless and boy shorts.
Okay. Boy shorts meaning like panties or?
You know, boy shorts, they're not, like, full-body underwear, they're, like, little baby shorts. And
Right.
they cover enough, they don't show too much.
Okay. You massaged him?
Mm-hmm.
Did he try to touch you in any way?
No.
Did he introduce any toys or massagers / vibrators?
No. Mm-mm.
Did he ask you to touch him?
Just to give him a massage.
I mean.
Oh, no. Mm-mm.
No?
I would have said no anyway, that's gross.
Okay. Did he touch himself?
Yeah.
Okay. And by touching himself, did he masturbate
Yeah.
or? Okay. Do you know if he got to the point where he climaxed?
He did.
He did. Was that the only time you ever went?
One time.
One time. How much did he pay you for that?
$300.
Okay. All right. He never. Was there ever a time you felt uncomfortable?
No, I'm very comfortable. Like, he asked me that too. He's like, "Are you comfortable?" And like, as weird as it sounds, I'm very comfortable with myself. So like, it didn't really bother me, and I needed the money. So, you know, my boyfriend and I were having a hard time. So, did what I had to do. You know.
I understand. I understand. That was the only time you ever went?
One time, and I think I dropped her off once, and came back like an hour later when her car was down or something.
Okay. And
He had like a massage room, like a bed, and like he has
a
just
massage bed or like a bed?
no, like a massage bed.
Okay.
Like a massage bed.
And where was this? What part of the house was this?
His house is massive. We went in through the kitchen, up the stairs, around. So it was like, I guess towards the front on like the second floor, maybe.
Mhm.
Maybe over the pool or something like that.
Okay.
Could have been. I don't really know because like I just kind of walked in and like according to Joanna, he's a very like quiet person. Just like I don't want to ask any questions. Just like went upstairs and gave him a massage and left.
He never tried to touch you
Mm-mm.
and then touch your vagina?
Nope.
Breasts?
Nope.
Buttocks?
I think he might have grabbed my butt once,
Okay.
but as for the other stuff, no.
Okay. Did anybody ask you to leave your phone number to call you back or?
No.
No, this was just a one-shot deal.
It was a
done.
one. Well, I went there when I dropped her off the first time when I went in. He had asked her to ask me, and at the time I said no, I didn't want to do it. And then like we were having a really hard time, and work was really slow, so I was like, okay, you know, tell him if he wants a massage, you know, I'll do it. So he didn't ask. I mean, he didn't like. I didn't leave my cell phone number or anything. He didn't have any numbers to get hold of me.
Okay.
He got a hold of me through.
Okay.
But it was one time.
A one-shot deal.
One shot deal.
All right. What is it that you do for a living?
I am a skincare specialist, and then I work as a server in the mall, so it's not busy. It's like dead. If you want to come, we have great salad bar. Hey, good steaks.
All right. Has everything you told me been true and correct and the best of your knowledge?
Yeah, I went there, walked through the kitchen, up the stairs, set up the bed. He has a drawer of like massage lotion, and I knew it was funny because I was working. It was like the lotion we carry at work. It's aromatherapy. And laid the bed out, laid the sheet out, gave him a massage. He flipped over, did his thing. Me not paying any attention to it whatsoever. Like, just like, all right, cool. And then he got into the steam bath. Got into the steam bath or shower, whatever the hell it was, whenever millionaires have in their homes. And then I left, and that was it.
All right. Well, I appreciate it.
Sure.
It worked out this way. But I appreciate you coming down. I really do.
No problem.
Thank you very much.
welcome.
Let me give you one of my cards. If you ever have any questions or ever need to. Appreciate you coming down.
Not a problem.
I was all the way out there, driving all around.
Sorry about that.
No, it's all right. It's all right. Do you have identification with you?
Yes.
Great. Okay, the reason why I asked you to come down so you can talk to me
Mhm.
is I'm working a case
Mhm.
on which I believe you may have some information.
Okay.
Okay?
Mhm.
Gentleman's name is Jeff.
Mhm.
Okay?
Mhm.
Lives in Albrilla.
I was actually thinking about it on the way here, and I remember who you were talking about.
Okay. Why don't you start from the beginning for me, real quick? Before you do, let me swear you in.
Okay.
Okay? Raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
Okay. Tell me from the beginning how you met this gentleman.
Through a friend. Her name is. She told me about this guy I was short on rent 1 month, and she told me that all I had to do was give him a massage, and he would give me $200. And that's pretty much it. And I thought about it. I was like, I really need the money. I've asked my parents, they can't give me the money. I asked everyone I knew, and I went there with her. I gave him a massage, and it was a weird situation.
Okay. Why don't you tell me, let me back you up. When did this happen?
Honestly, I really don't remember. It was a few months ago, I know that.
When you say a few months ago, you're talking what? July, August, September?
Probably around July or August.
July, August?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And is whom?
I've just met her through a friend. Her name is.
Okay.
And that's pretty much all I know about her. Her boyfriend was a roommate of mine for about 3 weeks, and that was it. And I haven't talked to her since.
Okay. So she took you
Mhm.
for a massage, to give a massage.
Mhm.
Okay. Have you have any formal massage training?
No.
No. What else did she tell you what you had to provide?
That's it.
Just
That's
a massage.
all I knew. That's all she told me.
Okay. Did you provide the massage with clothing on?
All I had was underwear on. She did not tell me that. I was absolutely surprised when I got there. I knew nothing.
Okay. Did she tell you that you would have to provide the massage with just underwear?
No. She did not.
Okay. What do you mean by underwear? What do you mean? Just
Only with my underwear.
just panties?
Yes.
Okay. No bra?
No.
Okay. How old are you now?
I'm 20.
You're 20.
Mhm.
So a couple of months ago, you would have been what, 19?
Yes.
So, well, your birthday's on.
Mhm.
All right, so July you would have been 19, 20, right at the verge of 20.
Mhm.
Okay. So, what else happened when you were providing the massage?
That's just it. He had a towel over his private parts, and he was just laying on a table, and I was just massaging from his knee down for about 45 minutes. And she said all I had to do was give him a massage for an hour. So that's what I did. And then, like 10 minutes before we were getting ready to leave, he asked her to leave because we were in the room together. And all I had to do was massage his chest, and that's it. He had the towel on him, and about 5 minutes into it, he took the towel off and started pleasing himself, which I was very uncomfortable with. Like, I wanted to leave right when I got there.
Okay. Okay, so he was in the room with you until 10 minutes before the
About
massage
10
was
minutes,
over?
yes.
You rolled onto his back?
Yes, while we were both doing the massage.
Obviously, to massage his chest, you had to get on his back.
Yes.
Okay. He had the towel still on him?
Yes.
Okay. You were just in your panties?
Yes.
Okay. You started rubbing his chest?
Yes, and that's it.
And then you said he started pleasuring himself?
Yes.
In what way? I mean,
Masturbating.
he was masturbating. Okay. Okay. And did anything else happen?
I'm sorry, I don't like thinking back on Zoo, so.
Okay. First of all, I know this is hard on you.
Mhm.
Okay. I know that you put this behind you.
Yeah.
A lot of people that I've talked to have.
Mhm.
Okay.
Mhm.
You're not the only person that he's done this to.
Okay.
Okay. I've talked to many other girls,
Okay.
and a lot of things have happened. Okay.
Mhm.
So, just take a deep breath.
I'm trying. It's just I'm not that type of person. That's why I was so.
And I understand that, and that seems to be a case with a lot of people.
Mhm.
Okay. Either they need cash quickly, and
Mhm.
they fall into this rut.
Mhm.
But that's why I'm trying to
I understand.
look into this. But that's why I need you to be totally honest with me.
I am
and
being
totally
completely
truthful.
honest with you.
Okay. So what else happened?
And then when he started pleasing himself, he got up and he went over to a drawer and he pulled out this vibrator thing, and then he pulled down my panties, and then he started, it was just like this, it was like a stick with this knob thing on it, and he didn't like stick it inside me or anything, but he just, put it on me, and that was it. And a couple minutes later it was over, and he left. I put my clothes on and I went downstairs.
Okay. He removed your underwear and placed the vibrator on you, your vaginal area. Okay. At the same time, was he masturbating? Okay. Um,
Is this gonna be like all confidential and everything, or?
you're speaking to me. That's why I left
Okay.
your boyfriend out there.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, he knows everything because I told him. So.
Okay. I mean, when you said it all ended, how did it end?
He came, he cleaned himself off, and he just got up and walked out. He's like, okay, you can put your clothes on, and he closed the door after he walked out. And when I went out, I went downstairs, and he was down there, and there were like three other girls there. I guess they stay there or something.
Okay. Do you know who those girls are?
I have no idea.
Where did this take place in the house?
Through the back door, up the stairs. I guess it was in his bathroom. I don't know if it was his bathroom. I'm guessing it was his bathroom because I'd never been there before.
Okay, describe the bathroom for me.
There was a sauna, there was a shower, there was a vanity, the door, a dresser, a closet, a couch, and another room that was closed off.
Okay, what color was the couch?
Oh, I don't even know. It had a towel over it.
Okay. Who were the other people downstairs, do you remember?
No, they were just three girls down there. I know one girl, her name is because he introduced me to her.
Describe her to me.
She has brown hair about right here. Maybe 5'5", 5'6". Maybe 120 pounds, I guess. She was young, maybe 23.
Okay. When you say he came, do you mean he ejaculated?
Yes.
Okay. And he cleaned himself with his towel, the same towel he had on?
Yes.
Okay. And then he told you to get dressed?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. During the time that he was utilizing the vibrator, were you hurt in any way?
No.
No. Okay. This was the only time you went?
Yes. Yes.
And you were paid how much?
$200.
Okay. When you went back downstairs, did you meet up with?
She was outside in her car.
Was?
Yes.
Okay. Did you leave method of contacting you?
Yes. He asked me for my phone number just in case he wanted to call me and come back, and they called me and I never called them back. They called me with a bunch of different phone numbers and I picked up one time, and after that I never picked up again because I didn't know who the numbers were, and they left me several messages, and I never called them back.
Did they try to contact you recently?
No.
When was the last time you had contact with them?
Had contact with them, actually spoke with them.
Or left you a message?
Left me a message maybe a month ago.
What did the message say?
Just wanting me to come back, wanting me to know if I could work. They called it work. And that they left a number, and I never called back.
So when they say you want to work, that means a massage?
Yes.
Okay. Did he say anything to you while you were doing the massage?
He was talking about like art and everything like that, and just the paintings on the walls that he had and stuff like that.
Is there anything that you've noticed in that room that you felt that was odd?
The whole situation was odd. When we first pulled up, before we even got out of the car, she said, "Don't say anything, don't speak unless you're spoken to." So I was like, what the hell are you getting me into? You know what I mean? So I didn't say anything, and there was pictures, there were pencil drawings of naked people. I don't know, that's all that looked really weird.
Okay. And when you entered in the house, how did you enter in the house? Through the front door?
No, there was a back glass door.
Okay.
And we just walked in, and then we walked straight, and then I apparently knew the girls that were there, and she's like, "Oh, hi, blah, blah, blah." And then we just went up the stairs, and that was it.
Okay. So I was in the room with you
Mhm.
when you started the massage?
Mhm. And she was doing it as well.
She was doing it with you?
Yes.
Okay. Did she receive any money?
Yes, she did. I don't know how much, though.
For taking you or for doing the massage?
I believe it was both.
Okay. Was also down in her underwear?
Yes.
Or was she naked?
No, she was in her underwear.
And when you say underwear,
Panties.
just panties?
Yes.
Okay. Was it regular panties? Was it thong panties?
I was wearing pink boy short kind of. I don't know if you know what those
The
are.
boy short?
Yeah,
type?
and she was wearing the same thing.
Okay. Pink as well?
No, hers were red, I think.
Okay. I know this may be uncomfortable, but
Mhm.
did anything happen between you and
No.
while you were providing the massage?
No. No way. No.
Okay. He didn't ask you guys
No.
to do anything?
No.
Okay. And when you came back down is when you encountered and two other girls?
2 other girls.
Okay. You don't know who the other 2 girls were? Can't recall?
No idea.
Okay. Sorry. You declined each time that they called you?
Yes.
Or
I
did they
picked
make
up.
contact with you?
Yes, I picked up one time. I picked up one time, and ever since then, I have not picked up any numbers that I don't know. Because
Okay.
I've been so afraid that it was going to be them calling and I accidentally pick up. I don't even
Is
want
that
to.
why you didn't pick up my line?
Yeah, actually it is. I'm sorry.
That's all right.
And I just assumed that it was you the next time that you called me. So. But ever since then, I don't pick up any phone numbers that I don't know. If they really need to talk to me, they can leave a message.
Okay.
And the one time I did pick up, I had to say that I had to go to my grandparents' house. So that's
That was the only time you ever
yes,
went?
I only picked yes, the only time I ever went. I'm so ashamed that I did that because that's not like me.
Okay. I trust me, I understand. You're not the only, like I said, I've been dealing with a lot of people.
Mhm.
You're not the only one
Mhm.
that was in a pinch for
Mhm.
cash, and they felt that this was an easy way.
Because when I heard it was just a massage, I was like, I'm like, are you sure there's nothing else to it? She's like, yes, I'm sure. I'm like, is there anything weird about this guy that I need to know? She's like, no. And ever since, like, I felt she lied to me and betrayed me. Even though, being stupid, I just met this girl. You know what I mean? And she didn't tell me anything about that. I haven't talked to
Do you know of anybody else that's been to this house?
her. No, I don't know of anyone.
You haven't taken anybody to the house?
No. I don't need. She took me, and I don't know. I don't even know where that guy lives.
Did he touch you in any way? Aside with the
No, that's the only thing.
Okay. Did you know if he touched you in any way?
Not that I saw when I was there.
Okay, and she wasn't in the room when
After the 10 minutes at the end is the only time she was not in the room with me.
and that's when he took out the vibrator and
Right. Because I told her that I didn't want to be left alone with someone because I was molested when I was 12. So just like that, just me being alone, like right now I'm kind of uncomfortable. So, and I told her that I'm like, I'm not going if you're not going to be in the room with me. And I was unaware that I was going to be alone with him for that 10 minutes. And I thought I was going to die.
Okay. Is there anything else you wanted to add to this?
No.
No? Okay. Well, I appreciate you coming down.
Not a problem.
Okay. How old would you say he is?
17, I think.
Okay. Okay. Do you know if this guy took any photographs while you were doing the massage, or
No.
took any video?
Not that I'm aware of. No.
Okay. Okay. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna leave you my card.
Okay.
Okay. Get all this stuff out of my pockets. Okay, that's who I am. If you have any questions, or if you recall anything, or if someone tries to contact you from the house or any representative from the house, I'd appreciate it if you give me a call.
Okay. I will.
Okay.
I will.
Obviously, what we discuss here, I don't want it discussed openly anywhere.
Okay.
Okay, it's an ongoing investigation right now. We're still trying to keep it under wraps.
Okay.
So I would appreciate it if,
That's not a problem at all.
Okay.
Not a problem.
I know, I don't really need to speak to your boyfriend.
Okay.
It was you the one that I wanted to talk to.
Okay.
But I felt that it would probably be easier and more comfortable for you if he wasn't in the room when we were talking. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So that's basically it.
Okay.
All right?
All right. So I
Appreciate
couldn't get
it
in
again,
trouble
you
for
coming down.
anything or nothing like that?
You're not a suspect in any way,
okay.
shape, or form.
All right.
Okay?
All right.
Like I said, my investigation deals with Jeff,
Okay.
and that's who I'm looking into at this
Okay.
time. Okay?
All right. I hope you do something about it.
One thing I did want to ask you real quick was, at any time during the massage, during the last 10 minutes,
Mm-hmm.
Did you ever tell him you were uncomfortable with any of this?
No, I didn't know. Like, I didn't know this guy, and I didn't know, what he was gonna do if I did say I was uncomfortable. I was like, all right, this is almost over. Just get through this. You can go. You don't have to come back. Just get this over with and done, and you can leave.
Okay. All right. Well, I appreciate you again coming down.
Not a problem.
Okay.
If you have any questions, I'd like you to call me too.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I have your cell.
Okay.
And I'll call you direct.
And also, you have my address, right? The new address?
Yes.
I just don't want my... Yeah,
Actually, I went by the house and I couldn't get past the fence. The fence was
I just
closed.
don't want my parents to know.
No, don't worry. Don't worry.
Thank you.
All right.
Okay. And you're here just for moral support,
Yeah.
okay? And, Miss Hall, can you state your date of birth for me? Okay. Alright. Can you raise your right hand for me? You solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Okay.
You finished high school?
In May.
In May of this year, 2005.
This year.
Okay. And you're going to be starting college very soon, correct?
January 9th,
January
2006.
Okay. So you understand everything that's going on here and everything that I'm asking you, correct?
Correct.
Okay. Obviously, I've explained that I am investigating a case involving a subject that you may know by the name of Jeffrey or Jeff Epstein. He's a resident in Palm Beach. I believe you may have some information pertaining to this case. If you could, in your own words, can you explain from the beginning as to what happened?
There's like a year and a half, almost 2 years to go over. It's like, do you want me to go through everything, or do you want to specifically ask me stuff?
I'll start from how you met him, and then I'll take you
Okay.
through.
Heard me over top. We worked at, and I was mentioning to her how I wanted extra money to go to Maine.
Is that where you're from?
No, but I wanted to go camping. I like to go camping.
Alright.
So I wanted to go camping for the summer, and I couldn't afford a plane ticket. And Sassy goes, oh, well, you can get a plane ticket in 2 hours. And I said, what are you talking about? Like, that didn't make any sense to me. The plane ticket in 2 hours, what are you talking about? And she goes, oh, you can go and give this guy a massage, and he'll pay you $200 for like 45 minutes or an hour. And that's all she told me. No details, no nothing. A couple days later, I believe it was a Saturday night. I'm almost positive it was, because I know I didn't have to go to school the next day. And definitely wasn't a Friday. So it was next Saturday night after that. She set it up, and I picked her up from her apartment, and we drove to the island, and I worked, and he paid her $300 or $400 to bring me. And
Okay.
that was it.
All right. And this was a year and a half ago, correct?
Maybe 2, I'm not sure. I didn't really keep track.
How old were you when you first went over there?
If it was 2 years ago, I was 16. If it was a year and a half, it would have been 16 or 17. I don't know.
Okay.
Like, I really don't know.
Okay. When you first went to give a massage, you explained that it was just a massage?
Just a massage.
Okay. Did she explain how you would have to be dressed to give a massage?
She said that he wanted cute girls, so I looked cute, did my best. I didn't think that it was what it was. I wasn't naive enough to think that he was going to pay me $200 just for nothing. I don't know. I don't know what was going through my head. I absolutely don't know. In the back of my mind, I was thinking, oh, well, it could be legitimate. But I was also thinking, at the same time, is she fucking crazy? Like, this guy's not going to pay you money for not doing anything, not letting him cop a feel muffin, So I didn't know what to think. I was like, oh, I'll just go and I'll feel it out, and if I don't like it, I'll leave. Like, in the middle of it. Like, I don't care. If he does something that I have a problem with, then I'll leave.
Okay. When you went, how, you drove?
Mm-hmm.
You drove with Shasty?
Yes.
Okay. you pulled up to the house.
Mm-hmm.
Take me from there.
Pulled up to the service entrance, went up through the little white gate that leads to the backyard. She pressed the little intercom button thing and said, "It's Sassy, I have my friend with me." And they all knew I was coming. They knew me by name, greeted me with, like, "Oh, we're so happy to see you. You know, Jeffrey will be ready in a second." You know,
Who were you introduced to?
one of his girlfriends, one of his, like, slaves that he has lived with him. When I say slaves, like, one of the girls that he bought to, like, have sex with him. I was introduced to one of them probably, like, that's his assistant, I think they have sex, but I don't know. I was introduced to his assistant, and she's the one who told me that he would be ready in a second. And from there, I met various other girls. I didn't pay attention to who they were, though. But I saw her all the time after that, so I remember her.
Okay. How were you brought to Jeffrey?
I'm trying to remember. There's a staircase in the kitchen,
Mm-hmm.
and I went through the staircase in the kitchen up to the master suite. There's two bathrooms. One has like a steam shower, and then the other one's like the other one is like it's just a regular bathroom, but then there's another bathroom with a steam shower and, like, I don't know, there's two bathrooms in there. I'll just make it easy. There's two bathrooms. I was brought into the one bathroom, the massage bathroom with the steam shower, and she was with me, and Sarah was like, "Oh, just wait here, yada yada." So, and me were waiting on the couch in the bathroom, and Jeffrey comes up and he's like, "Hey, I'm Jeffrey." He introduced himself, and he hands Sassy. I remember this because I was pissed off that she got paid to bring me. I was pissed off. He hands her a wad of $100 bills and says thank you, and she says, "I'll wait for you downstairs." And I was like, "Alright, I'll see you in a while." And that's how I was brought to Jeffrey.
Okay. Take me through the massage, that first massage.
I'm just remembering. I'm picturing in my head. I wore a skirt. I remember specifically what I wore. I wore a skirt and just a regular t-shirt. And I was massaging his legs, and he asked me to take off my skirt. And I think I said no at first. And he's like, "Come on, you're not showing." He talked me into it, basically. He said, "Oh, you're not showing anything," or did something, I don't even know. So I ended up taking off my skirt, and then he goes, well, I think he just started touching, the top of me. So, and then he asked me...
When you're saying the top of you mean your breast?
Yeah. And then he asked me to take off my shirt. So I took off my shirt, but I kept my underwear on, and I wouldn't take my underwear off. I told him no. And he still paid me the same amount, and that was that. I went home.
Okay. You had on your...
I had my panties on.
Panties?
Nothing else. I was topless.
Okay.
I gave him a massage, and I had my panties on. And he requested me to take them off, but I didn't.
Okay. Were they regular panties? Were they thong panties? Were they...
No.
You don't remember? Okay.
No.
Okay. During the massage, did he do anything to himself?
Yeah. What word do you want me to use? Because I already told
Whatever
you.
word, I know. Whatever word you feel.
I don't want to be crude.
Go. Whatever
Okay,
word.
well, I'll just say, whatever. He masturbated
Okay.
while I gave him... Oh, I don't want to say this a lot. He masturbated while I gave him a massage. And the massage was over as soon as he was finished with himself.
Okay. So in other words, he...
Finished with himself, and that was it. Yeah, he ejaculated,
Okay.
specifically.
Okay. That was the very first time you went there.
Mm-hmm.
And I know, take a deep breath. I know, I can see it in your eyes already. From then on, you went there multiple times?
I first told her, like, I had a problem with it, what happened the first time, but $200 for 40 minutes, that was a lot for a 16-year-old girl making $6 an hour.
So you're saying you're sure you were 16 now?
I don't want to say I'm sure of my age. I was under 17, 100%.
So you were 16 and something. So you weren't, it wasn't your 17th birthday yet?
She's in the moment, I'll recall.
Yeah, that's a good time.
This past summer,
How old are you right now?
I'm 18 right now.
Okay, so this December, not this past December, the one before it, you turned 17. So it was before
It was
2 Christmases ago.
during that summer.
So it was the summer before you turned 17.
As far as I remember, yes.
You missed it one of those months. You don't know if it was June, July, August.
It was during the summer. I mean, my summer, since I'm in school, is only considered like June, July, and half of August, and it was in between those because I wanted to go to Maine for the
Did you
summer.
go to Maine?
No. No, I did not.
But you remember that was the summer you wanted to go to Maine. So that was 2 summers ago when you were 16 years of age.
Yes. You were able to drive by yourself, so you had to be at least 16. Yeah, so I was 16.
The first time you went, when he masturbated, did you see his number?
Oh, I thought you were going to ask me if I saw like his cum.
No.
I saw all the above.
You saw him fully naked.
Yeah, 100% naked. He had his towel on for some of it. That doesn't mean anything, like, he was naked.
He took off the towel.
I saw everything, yeah.
Okay. You know the difference between circumcised and uncircumcised? Yeah. Would you say...
He's uncircumcised.
Uncircumcised?
I mean, I'm sorry, he is circumcised, my bad. He's circumcised, 110% sure. Matter of fact, I think he has some sort of birth defect on his thing. I don't know what it is. I've never, like, really looked at it, because I've never done anything where I had to touch it. I've never touched it out of a whole similar stem. I never touched his penis. Like, I'm pretty sure he's rubbed it against me, but I've never, ever been like, okay, I'm letting you do this, or I'm going to do this to you. It's really weirdly shaped. I don't know. Do you want me to, like, tell you this?
Yes,
Is this
please.
proof? Like,
I do want you to talk.
because I feel...
I know.
Just talking to your girlfriend. Don't think of them as talking to your girlfriend. Okay. I'm just really embarrassed.
It's okay.
It's like a teardrop, like a drop of water. It's really fat at the bottom and skinny at the top where it's attached. And he can never get fully hard, ever. Like, I just could tell by looking at it. Like, by looking, you can obviously tell if you're hard or not. And I could tell that he wasn't.
Okay.
So I don't know if that's some sort of thing that he was wrong with him, but it definitely was not normal. And I mean, it's not like it's super around it, you know, but I've seen, and it was not normal.
Like movies and stuff.
Yeah.
The next time you went, or as you continued to go, did it escalate more?
I don't remember how long it took for me to start working for him regularly from the first time I went there. But I started working every day. Every single day he was in the country, I would be there. I'm sorry. Can you give me a second?
Sure, absolutely.
Yeah, I started working there every single day, and I told him that I wouldn't let him put anything inside of me. That was my rule. Nothing inside of me, no fingers, no nothing. Absolutely nothing inside of me. He increased my pay to $300 or $400 as long as he could touch me. I still never, I swear, I never touched him the whole entire time. I never ever touched him. But
How many times will you say you went?
Hundreds. He used to tell me that I was his favorite. He bought me a car. He bought me
This Jeep that you drive?
I had a brand new Dodge Neon. I got a plane ticket to New York. I got spending money whenever I wanted. Like, I was in there deep. He asked my parents to emancipate me so I could live with him. Or he didn't ask my parents. He asked me to ask my parents. I'm sorry. He actually wanted me to come live with him.
As like a girlfriend?
Sexually, whatever you want to call it. Yeah. But it escalated. He just increased my pay as long as he could touch me. I wouldn't let him put anything inside of me. And then one day he was big. One day he just put his hands like his fingers. And
how long would you say from the first time you went?
Months. Honestly, I never kept track of what happened when. I just can tell you in which order things progress.
Okay.
But not specifically, 3 months later he did this, 3 months later. Like, I can't do that.
Okay. When he purchased the car, how far were you,
How old was I?
yeah.
Is that what you mean? He bought the car in, I've got to recall, I haven't thought about this in forever. I can give you like a 4 months that it possibly was during, but I can't specifically remember if it was before or after the New Year. November, December, January, February, that just passed.
Of 2004?
Wait a second.
So were you a senior in high school when you had the car?
Yeah, it was recently.
Okay.
It was like towards the middle and end of my school year. But I remember that for the last like 6 or 8 weeks of high school, I didn't have a car because I gave it back to him because he asked me to have sex with him and like suck him and stuff, and I was just like, no, definitely not. I was like, I'll let you touch me, but I'm not gonna do that. This is 2005, right? Yeah, the car was a Dodge Neon 2005. He got it for me before the New Year because I remember I got it. It was an edition that was a year before they were supposed to come out. So if I got it, I obviously didn't get a 2006 because that's this year. I got a 2005 Neon in 2004. 7 miles on it when I got it. The car was awesome.
Okay. And that's the car that you used to drive to and from?
To and from school, to out with my friends.
And to his house when he was...
Oh, his house all the time, yeah.
What color was it?
Like a neon blue. Like a really bright blue. It was really pretty. Not that that makes a difference.
And you gave it back?
Yes.
Was it after you graduated from high school, or?
No, I gave it back before I graduated. It got too sticky for me. He wanted more than I was willing to give. I didn't wanna suck his dick. I didn't wanna have sex with him. I never did that, and I wanted to be able to walk away from this saying that I never did that, and I'm glad that I did.
Okay.
So I just gave it back. I said I don't need a car.
Okay.
But I lied to him when I gave it back. I didn't want to burn my bridges because he was a spectacular connection to have. Spectacular. Even when I didn't work for him, until this day, he's still, I haven't talked to him in like a couple months, but as far as he knows, I don't know how to, I'm sorry, like a billion things are going through my head right now, and I'm just getting a little tongue-tied. If I called him today, he would give me as much money as I asked him for. He doesn't know that I hate him the way I do. I kept that connection. I figured he used me, I'd be able to use him. I hate to say that, but I figured if I wanted to use him, I could.
Okay. Let me bring you back a little bit.
Sure.
When did things start to escalate as far as things happening when the massages were given?
He escalated whenever he wanted. I don't clearly understand the question.
Okay. The first time you went, you were naked.
Are you asking for a date, or you're asking
No.
for how
I know
in the little steps that
right.
things progressed? Well, I went and I wouldn't take off my panties at first, and then he got me to get naked. Then he got me to let him rub me. Then he got me to let him stick his fingers in me. Then he got me to let him go down on me. Then, that was pretty much the gist of it, except this one time where he bent me over the table and put himself in me without my permission.
Okay.
And I flipped out.
Alright,
And I'm sorry to interrupt you, but I don't count that as me having sex with him. You know, if he did that, because I just told you that I never had sex with him. I never did, I don't know what you'd consider that. But I go, what are you doing? He goes, oh, I just want to see this. Or I just want to see this. I'm sorry, I got the two confused. You're just deceiving.
Okay. Let me back you up.
Okay.
when you were completely naked, the same things happened. You went in, you massaged him.
Sometimes I didn't even do it like that. Sometimes he just asked me to take off my clothes and like he'd have to do work. And he'd be sitting at his desk or something and I'd just be naked there watching television or reading a book, but I'd be naked. Or sometimes he wanted to just watch TV or read and he'd lay in his bed and he'd ask me to just take my clothes off and lay with him. And that's it, not touch him or anything, and I'd get paid $300 for taking a nap for 20 minutes. Sometimes he'd just invite me over for breakfast or dinner or just to use the swimming pool, and I'd get paid for that too.
Okay.
I get paid just to hang out with him. That's it. And if the money wasn't there, I'd not go there. I wouldn't have ever been at a house.
Okay. When he started to touch you,
I have a question
yeah.
before I say anything else. Is there a possibility that I'm going to have to go to court or anything? Like, that's a possibility, right?
Well, here's the thing. When this is all said and done, we're going to sit down, we're going to discuss this. I mean, what he did to you was a crime. I'm not going to lie to you.
Would you consider rape? Like, would you consider that to be rape, what he did?
When he put himself inside you without permission, forcibly.
I didn't say yes or anything. He just, like, I was standing up, and the table is about, like, my hip length. He just pushed me down.
That is a crime.
Okay.
That is a crime.
I don't want my family to find out about this. My family doesn't know any of this. My mom thinks I was his secretary for 2 years. Or however long, a year and a half. My mom thinks I made phone calls for him, and that's how I was making my great money. That's it. I don't want her to know anything.
Well, you're an adult. You're an adult now.
Well, I mean, whatever, I don't know. I'm sorry, go ahead.
When we're done with this interview, we'll discuss this further, and we'll decide what the best course.
Jeffrey's gonna get me. You guys realize that, right? He's gonna figure this out, and I'm not safe now. You understand that, right? I'm not safe.
He is not this person that he's portraying himself to be.
Yeah, well,
Why do you say you're not safe? Because he said he's hurt people before?
Well, I've heard him make threats to people on the telephone, yeah, of course.
Business-wise, or you're going to die, you're going to break your legs, or...
All the above, but that's not the point.
Who's he talking to?
I'm not on the other end, I don't know. I don't know, I've heard those conversations. I mean, I've been in a room when he's been on the phone with, like, Bill Clinton. Like, I've witnessed lots of things. I just want to know specifically what y'all want to know.
Everything.
I used to go there every day. Like, I don't know how many other girls he was saying, you're my favorite, and I want you to live with me too. But I was in about as deep as you can get.
He had quite a few girls he would say that to.
I know, I thought so pretty much, you know.
He had quite a few girls he would say that to. But, when was the last time you saw him?
Before the summer.
So, like May or June, when you get the car back, or sometime when you graduated?
Mm-hmm.
When did that incident?
Or maybe a little after I graduated. I don't remember.
When did that incident happen where he bent you over the table?
I remember.
Was it recent or was it like a year ago?
It was probably in like somewhere in the middle of the time that I worked for him. It was definitely before December, if that's what you're trying to get at.
You were 17 when he did that too?
Oh yeah, I was. Definitely. Definitely.
Yeah, we're going to get to that in just a minute, but getting back to when you were naked and you were providing the massages.
They were legitimate massages, by the way. I don't want to be in trouble for anything.
No. I'm telling you, you are not a suspect in this in any way, shape, or form.
Okay, well, honestly, I don't trust cops, so I just I've had a bad experience, so I just wanted to be clear on that.
Okay, well, I'm telling you right now that I didn't even bring handcuffs with me up here.
No, I don't know. I mentioned it to somebody that I didn't say anything, but I mentioned it that I had to go talk to police about something that was personal to my boyfriend, and God would flip out if he knew I was talking about this. specific stuff with anybody. But he was just like, make sure that you're not the one getting investigated.
I can assure you you're not.
Yeah. Okay.
When the massages will go, first of all, do you have any formal massage training?
Hell no.
Okay. All right. I was just asking. When you were providing the massages and things started to escalate, when he started to touch you, you said earlier, was it with his hands or with something else?
With his hands. I remember he would kiss me and stuff too. I remember that. And when he kissed me, like if he was jerking off, he would like rub himself like on my breast, and I'd be like, I don't know how to make it sound. Yeah, I was extremely uncomfortable, and I would maneuver myself away from that activity. I'd get up and I'd move somewhere else, or I don't even remember. I would stop whatever was going on without saying, "Get the fuck off me." I would stop it without saying stuff like that.
Okay.
Just with my actions.
So he would touch you with his hands.
Yeah.
And did he touch you with anything else?
I just told you he touched me with his penis.
I know.
Like,
I mean, was there any toys or?
oh, yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Can you describe?
He used to have a back massage thing that it was like a ball on the end and it vibrated. And he would use that. And then for his birthday, he and I went shopping. And we got a bunch of toys. Which I don't know how to tell you guys all this stuff without you thinking that I enjoyed this. Like, because I had a choice whether or not to go shopping with her. I made this decision. I'm the one who did this stuff. But it doesn't mean that I felt right about it. But yeah, he used lots of toys on me. Like, I don't know what specifically y'all want to know. Like, he's all the time. Everything. Like, whatever was there. If he wanted to use something else, he used whatever was there. Like,
what kind of, what color vibrators would you be using?
there's white and like, maybe it was like this color, but like blue. Like, you see the gray, and it's a grayish on the pipe.
Right.
The pipe.
Okay.
Like, gray was like a little bit more blue, like that.
Okay.
And it had a white, like, end. It had like a white handle, and it had a ball on the end. And this was giving back massages. And then there was a red one. And that didn't vibrate. Then strap-ons and stuff with it also as well. Everything, like any toy you can think of was used on me.
Okay.
And I'm definitely not by my choice. It was like, oh, it's there and it's happening now, type thing.
Okay. Did you ever stop him and say, hey, listen, I'm not good with that?
Yeah, definitely. Before I let him, like before things progressed where I would let him touch me, I would not let him do anything to me, even with stuff that wasn't attached to his body. I said no for a very long time until he upped it by like $100 or $200, you know?
Okay. When you're saying strap-ons, did he use the strap-ons?
No, but he probably would need to. Sorry, I'm just trying to make myself feel a little bit better. Well, I don't know if you would count, like, him. He never actually put it on, but it was him in the bedroom, and we were all in bed together, and I was messing around with her, you know, and he was watching, and...
At his request?
Every time except one time was at his request. The time that it was not his request was on his birthday. And instead of getting paid $300, I got paid like $500-600. It was a gift, I guess you could call it a gift from me. We went shopping at this like sex place, and we bought a bunch of stuff, and then we just went at it in front of him. And I don't know. It's not like I was enjoying it either. Like in my mind, I'm like, oh God, when this is over, you're getting so much money. Like that's what I would think of. I just close my eyes and think of something else.
Okay. Let's get to the point where he's actually inserting his fingers inside you. At what point from when he started just touching you to the point where he actually put his fingers inside you?
He did it once in the beginning, and at the time I was dating somebody, and that person was aware of what I did, and was like, this person, by the way, who said this stuff that I'm about to tell you is like now a crackhead, like on drugs, so they're way whacked, they're like crazy. And he was actually my boyfriend. He goes, oh, I have no problem with it as long as he's not putting anything inside of you. I don't really care. Yeah, so during that time, like I wouldn't let Jeffrey do anything. But after me and the kid broke up, he offered me like, okay, hold on, let me better explain this because this is gonna be confusing the way I was gonna say it. I wouldn't let him put anything in me until one day he did, just out of nowhere. And I said, wait a second, my boyfriend, you know, we have this thing, you can't do that, you know, I'm allowed to work here as long as you don't do that. And he said, okay. Well, a couple months later, I guess he assumed me and my boyfriend had broken up, and he just did it one day. He just did it without asking or anything. And then I said, what are you doing? I said, you know, that's not cool. And he goes, oh, I thought we did that last time. And I said, no, we did not do that last time. And then he goes, then he just offered me more money. He's like, well, why don't I just give you something extra and we can try this out? And I was like, all right. Very hard guy to say no to. I don't know if any of you guys ever talked to him.
Persistent.
Yeah.
I haven't spoken with him, but he's persistent from what I can tell.
Well, if you talk to him, he straight up tries to control the situation. There's every word that comes out of your mouth, it seems like he already knows what you're going to say. Like, that's his job. That's how he made his money, is knowing what people are going to say and what people are going to do.
What did he tell you he does for a living?
Well, there's a couple things. Things that I found by myself. Things that I've looked up on the internet. What he specifically told me when I asked him the first time was, oh, I'm a brain scientist. And I said, what the fuck is a brain scientist? I was like, that's not a real job. You're like, tell me the truth. But anyway, I took that as, he told me, his explanation was, it's my job to know how people's brains work. And I said, whatever the fuck that means, whatever, you know, you're some old guy. And I went home. And then I looked up on the internet about him, and he was apparently he worked for a financial firm, and he would invest other people's money. Like, people sign their fortunes over to him, he invests it, and he gets commission off of the money that they make. And then he just takes, I know that he himself, besides investing other people's fortunes, you know, he's invested all his money, he owns tons of companies, sponsors sports teams, does stuff like that. He makes his money everywhere.
Right.
And especially, he does a lot of modeling stuff with modeling agencies. And I know that he's involved in stuff like that also.
Okay.
You know, he promised me, I think the reason I held on so long is he promised me that I would get into NYU. That I would get into NYU and he would pay for it. And I waited and I waited and I scored great on my SATs. I got 4.0. Like, I did great in school. I filled out my application and he told me that it wasn't good enough. And so I filled it out again, and it was like 3 times. So I'm pretty sure he wasn't checking into it. He was just telling me that he was. But I think that has a lot to do with the reason I stayed there so long. Because my dream was like right in front of me, you know? And it was so close.
Aside from having been with, was there anybody else that you brought to the house?
I've got a few people. She approached me actually, because it got out that I did this. Like, everyone at school knew. You know, everyone talked.
Well, it was a circle, and
it was a little circle, and then, yeah, one girl told, oh, I to do this, and then, you know, not that I would want anybody to get involved in this, but I brought girls I didn't like and really, frankly, did not give a shit about. Girls that I knew were skanks that would do anything. Like, girls that would just, like, suck dick in the bathroom at school. Like, not even people that I was friends with. I'd just hear a rumor about a girl and be like, hey, I know a way you can make $200. But I would tell them before they went. I would tell them flat out, like, this is what you got to do. Are you cool with this? Because I'm not going to take you if you're not. And I told them, they all knew that I got paid to bring them. And it was after I never did anything, though. She took off her shirt. She was a little overweight, so he didn't want anything to do with it. She was my best friend. So, you know, she was another story. I did care about her. But, she lost her house and stuff and really needed money. She was homeless. She had nowhere to go. So she did it out of desperation. But the only people I can think of was other people, but I don't think I ever actually brought other people.
Okay. Did anything ever happen between you and the two girls that you brought there?
She was really nervous, so she wanted me to go in with her. And I stayed with her. I took all my clothes off and I did my regular thing. And she just took her shirt off. And then he said, okay, we're just going to finish up here. Do you want to go wait right by the pool? And she went downstairs and went to me and I still naked.
Okay.
And that was that.
Okay.
She got paid, I think, $200 or $300 for that. Probably $2 because it was her first time. The way it went was if you worked there for the first, 3 times, you got paid $200. After that, if you were persistent and worked all the time, it was on average $300. Sometimes I got paid $1,000 just for the same thing. No varying in activities. Just sometimes I'd walk out of there with $1,000, or I got lots of gifts. Like I got lots of stuff from this guy. I don't know.
Okay, what?
She just went up in the room and did her thing, and she continued to work for him afterwards. I don't know. I don't think she still does. She may not, I don't know.
Okay. You went quite a few times with the Neon. You actually had an encounter with one of his doormen when you were coming to get an
That
envelope.
was in my Riata, actually. I drove a little Riata. I was coming to get an envelope with $2,000 in it, my Christmas bonus. Oh my God. And the cop actually was like, how do you know Jeffrey? I was like, I'm friends with his girlfriend. They use his pool every once in a while or something. But that was crazy. Yeah, the housekeeper just was expecting me, but he didn't know. He was gone when I arrived, and then he came home and saw that there was a car, and he didn't realize that it was my car, but he was expecting me. So he called the police. I was like, what the fuck, man? I'm just coming here to pick up my money. But that was that.
Okay. Let's get to the part where things escalated. Let's see something. Let me go ahead and stop this tape and start another one because there's so much at the end.
You don't have anything important to do you? Okay.
Okay, at this point, I'm going to go ahead and stop the tape. The time by my watch is approximately 5:02 p.m. $5:03 p.m. We were just about to get started with as it escalated. Tell me how it happened.
He would just try things on occasion, and if I let him do it, then he would, at the end, put in more money without even, it was kind of an unspoken thing. If it happened and I let it happen, I'd get paid more. If it didn't happen, then obviously it was the same. But on a few occasions I told you that I did say no, and I let it be. I stayed fast on my word, and he still gave me extra money on that one. But then a couple times that I said no, he talked me into it and then paid me more money. He always paid me more money, even if I didn't do what he asked me to do extra.
Okay. So walk me through this, and I know this is going to be hard for you. Walk me through this here. You're giving me the massage. You're naked, right?
Mm-hmm.
take it from there.
He'd ask me to, like, most of the time, I got the lower back of his leg. Have to say any instructions. When I first started going, he'd ask me to get naked. He'd ask what he could do to me. And that was like that. Towards the end, like, I just got naked and...
Would he perform oral sex on you?
Sometimes.
Okay. Did you ever perform anything on him?
I've never touched him intentionally. I've never laid a hand on him, not a body part, nothing, not a hair on my head. I never touched him.
Okay. When he did oral on you, were you still 16? Was this towards the beginning?
Yeah, it wasn't like at the end. Like all this stuff was in the beginning. Like once we broke the barriers of me like letting him do stuff, all the major stuff that took place in the beginning. That was only like 4 or 5 times, and none of it was since my birthday, since this last birthday, none of it was after that.
Okay. Did he ever hurt you?
Sometimes he got violent, yeah.
Violent as in what? As in...
He'd pull my hair a lot harder than should have been pulled. Like okay, I can understand if you're having sex and you're all not that we were having sex, but I mean like if you're all into it and you pull hair a little bit, like my ponytail just like a little bit, whatever. But he would pull it to where it would rip my hair out. It would rip my hair, and then sometimes he would pick me up and like throw me whichever way he wanted me, and then he would just like use the toy or like his hand or whatever. Never his penis though, ever. I never had sex with him. But,
well, you're a little girl, I mean, so...
I'm little, so he could pick me up. Like, if he picked me up and throw me, obviously, it's gonna hurt. Like, it hurt me.
Did you ever tell him it hurt you? No.
No. I wasn't...
When he was doing these things to you, kissing, touching, inserting his fingers, oral, did he ever hurt you down there? In your vagina area?
I don't know, I'm sure he was a little rough on occasion, but none specifically, nothing that really stands out. I mean, there's been nights that I walked out of there barely being able to walk, from him being so rough, but nothing specific that he really got violent with. Like, I can't really recall.
Nothing that you'd have to...
Nothing that I would be like, oh my god, this one time he did this. Like, nothing like that.
Okay, nothing that you'd have to go to a doctor for, to say, you know...
Nothing that I went to the doctor for, no. I mean, I remember getting tore up, but it was nothing that...
By tore up, you mean...
Tore up, like, he would get, like, really rough, and I'd get cut. I'd get cut, like, ripped a little bit, if that's what you're talking about.
Okay. You don't have to answer this.
Okay.
This is getting real personal, but... Were you active before him?
Oh, like, have I had sex? Yeah.
Okay.
But I mean, I'm not a hoe. I've had only 3 steady boyfriends, and those are the only 3 that I've ever done anything with. And they were all with me for over a year each. So it's not like I just go and hook up at parties. This was the most crazy, promiscuous, whatever you want to call it, thing that I've ever done. And it was the money. It was the money and the gifts, and that's it.
What was the most you ever made from him?
Like,
monetary-wise. You mentioned you walked out with a G, or $1,000 one time.
I walked out with $1,000 one time, but then again, I walked out with a car one time. Are you talking things of like that? Like, are you talking about gift-wise or specifically cash? Like, I've got thousands of dollars worth of shit. Man, the underwear I'm wearing right now, he gave to me. Like, I'd go over there and there'd be a bag of Victoria's Secret underwear, like, waiting for me, like, talking, like, $1,500 worth of stuff. Got a plane ticket from him once. I got a car. I got Christmas bonuses. I got movie tickets. Like, he'd buy me movie tickets. Like, he'd say, hey, have you gone to the movies lately? I'd be like, I don't know. No, not really. He goes, do you want to go? He'd give me, like, 8 movie tickets. I got show tickets. I went and saw, like, David Copperfield. I had, like, VIP, like, tickets or something like that.
The car, was that under your name or was it under his name?
No, it was under his. Like, I didn't really care, though. He was letting me drive around as much as I wanted. You know, I just got the keys to it. And everything else was his business. He said if I ever got pulled over, just to say that it was his car and whatever. That's it.
Let's talk about the time that he forced himself on you. Take me through that one.
We were really, I think it was this, Nadia was in the room. And,
Was she naked?
I don't know, probably. Like, it was, I don't remember at the time, I don't remember at the time whether or not, so it was towards the end of my session, or whatever you want to call it. So she was probably either getting dressed or was still naked. I don't really know. I think she was still naked, though.
Was it normal for her by this time to be upstairs with you?
If I went there, if I saw her up there, I would not be surprised. I wouldn't get surprised when I saw her in the room. Sometimes she would just, like, she liked me. Like, she would hang out with me, and I would go to the house and we'd eat breakfast together, or, like, hang out by the pool or something. It's not like I just went there and did my thing with her in front of him. I don't know, but, sorry, go ahead.
Okay. So, you went upstairs, getting dressed?
Oh, yeah.
You were there?
No, this was at the end of, like, it was me and him. Like, Steve was, like, sucking his dick and, like, fucking him and stuff. But, like, that was while I was, like, maybe kissing her, you know, touching her in some which way or the other. And, towards the end of this, I remember that I had already finished, because I remember it being really uncomfortable. So I remember specifically that I had already finished. It was me,
What do you
him.
mean by you finished with?
He gave me an orgasm with his hand.
Okay.
I need to show you, like, what I'm talking about, like, the position that we were. It was like, okay, there's things, there's the, like, little shower things, then here's the massage table. I was right here, he was right here, she was here. And I was standing up, and he just pushed me over the table, and then he did his thing with me.
Were you facing the table? Were you?
I was face down on the table,
Okay.
like face down, hands like on my head, holding. I mean, I wasn't fighting really, so I don't know if he was holding me down to kind of stop me from fighting or what he was doing. He was just really weird stuff. Like, I was just bent over and my face was on the table. I was face down on the table, and then he did his thing. So anyway. Was right here, and I'm pretty sure she was naked, and the couch was like right behind. But that's how it happened.
How long did that take?
He was only in me for like a minute or two. I don't even know if he could stay that long. He put it in, did a couple pumps or whatever the fuck you want to call it, and I was like, "What are you doing?" I go, "What are you doing?" He's like, "Oh, I just wanted to see this." Then out of that.
Did he ejaculate inside?
No, not in me, not on me. I don't remember any time. I don't remember specifically that time, whether or not he finished from having sex with me or whatever you want to call it.
Okay. How much do you recall, that was in the middle of the 2-year thing.
Not so much towards the end, but definitely once I was comfortable with working there, once I would go there a lot, yeah. It had to be towards the middle. Because towards the end, I only worked very sporadically throughout, maybe once or twice a month, not even. In the middle, I was working the most. I worked every day that he was in the country. Every single day.
Okay. From that moment on, that's when the car came in? After that, the car came?
I told him that my parents kicked me out. Okay, this is how it went. I'm sorry, I'm remembering more and more as I talk to you. I worked for him, and then I think after, things started getting, once he started going further and further, I stopped working for him for a little while. He left a message on my cell phone. My mom took my cell phone away, and she checked my messages and said, he wants to know if you can come by and bring a friend. And my mom goes, what the fuck are you doing? Are you a prostitute? And I was like, no, Mom, I'm just a secretary. And he has a girlfriend, doesn't have any friends, and she wanted me to bring over people to hang out, and my mom was like, okay, I don't know, she was in denial, obviously. I think she knows that he's down in her heart. But after my mom heard that message, she made me phone him. She made me call and tell her right in front of my mom made me tell right in front of her that I couldn't work there anymore, that I couldn't go there anymore. And then a few months went by, and I guess you could say a month or two. I don't want to say a few months because it wasn't that long, but it was a month or two. And then I called him, and I told him that my parents kicked me out, and so they weren't going to interfere with anything. And then I continued to work. Towards the end, I stopped working for about probably 6 weeks because my boyfriend, the kid that I'm still with now, it tore him up to know that I did this with somebody, because he cares a lot about me and stuff. And I stopped working, but then I lied a couple times, and I worked, but then Will found out, and that's when he broke up with me. And then once he broke up with me, that was what I needed to really snap me into reality and quit. But there was a few I'd say 3 months, 3.5 months, during that time.
This year?
Well, this year was only maybe 6 weeks that I didn't work. Since the new year, since the beginning of this new year, from January 1st to April, in between then was probably 6 weeks where I didn't work. And then I don't remember when my other hiatus was. I don't really remember, but that was towards the beginning.
What did you do with all the money that you made?
Do I have to tell you? Because I don't think it's any of it.
Okay, you don't have to.
I'm sorry. I'm not involved in drugs or anything like that, but I really just don't want to tell you.
Okay.
Because I don't have anything to show for any of this. I spent it all.
Okay.
So.
I get paid, I spend my money too. So it happens, right?
Yeah. As a matter of fact, I just told you on the New Year, I was in New York on his dime. So, yeah.
He flew you there on his plane?
No, not on his plane. He was using his plane. I think he had to do something. He has owned an island in the Caribbean. He's on the rad, I'm sure. But I think he was flying to his island, and he had some work to do. He was going to originally fly me in his jet, but something happened with work, and it just worked out better. So he paid for my ticket. And then because he was supposed to be in New York when I went there, I was supposed to stay at his home, but like I said, he had to use his plane to go somewhere else unexpectedly. So I stayed with my boyfriend's family that was up there. But while I was up there, he bought me $400 front row seats to Phantom of the Opera. He set it up real nice. He gave me spending money, paid for my plane ticket, he paid for everything. Everything.
Okay. Have you ever been in his plane?
No, I've seen it though. I've been to the airport and I've seen it. It has a JE, Juliet Echo, sorry, that's, like, I just remember that's what he told me it meant. It's a glass plane, there's a glass one, and then there's, like, I forget what the other one looks like. I saw that, the other one from afar. There's a black plane and then another plane.
Okay. Has he tried to contact you recently, or?
Yeah, I could call him today and be like, I need...
No, but I'm talking recently, like within the past couple weeks. Like from the beginning.
Yeah, definitely. But only through email, and my responses have been, I haven't responded recently since I was contacted before, but the last 2 contacts I had with him was before I moved here, which I moved here on August 1st. Sometime before I moved here, I told him, or I wrote in an email that somebody mysteriously, do you stop?
No.
I told him that somebody mysteriously called my house and told my parents, what I did with him, and I just was like, I made it seem like somebody called and ratted me out to my mom and dad, and I was like, I can't, work for you as of right now, blah, 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 but at that point, I mean, I didn't want to work for him, I just didn't want to burn my bridge, if you catch my drift. So I just told him that I got ratted out, and then he answered, or actually, it's his assistant answered, but it's him. If you're talking to his assistant, you're talking.
Not the same people.
No, is some other chick. She's like his girlfriend or whatever you want to call it, and then is one of his girlfriends. Also, I know her, and then is there she's like his main assistant, like his official assistant, who really does his assistant work.
Who travels with him.
Who travels with him and stuff like that. He has other girls that he calls assistants, but they just screw him. That's it. I don't know. I'm sorry. I like go off on a tangent and I completely forget what the original thing was.
We were talking about if you ever flew in the plane, or had you recently talked.
I'm sorry. I was talking about the email. I hate when I do that. I apologize.
No, that's right.
He answered me with, "That's really unfortunate. Blah blah blah. Well, if you need any help with school, any costs, tuition, books, anything like that, just let me know." So I wrote back and I just asked. I said, "What suggestions do you have for classes to take?" And she, from him, wrote accounting, negotiation, and basic law. Like I remember, he wrote those, and he again reminded me that if I wanted anything, if I needed any financial help or anything like that, that he would set it up. He would help me out, no problem. And I haven't contacted either of them since. And that was probably 4 or 6 weeks ago. I don't really remember specifically. It was after I moved here. But not after I talked to the other.
You haven't had any phone conversations with them? I mean, do you still have the same cell phone number? Is that how?
I deleted all his numbers long time ago.
No, but I mean, do you still have the
yeah.
same number?
Yeah, I still have the same number. Like, if she wanted to call me, she could call me. I forgot that still works for him. He's been really deep, and like I really like. I'm not telling you guys what to do, but if you could contact her to scare the shit out of her to stop talking to him or something.
Why is she in deep? What do you mean?
She has sex with him. Like that's not what it was supposed to be. It was supposed to be giving him a massage naked, not having sex with him.
How old was she when she started?
Oh, after she was 18.
Okay.
Yeah, she's like a year older than me, and she started recently within the past, like, after the new year. I don't remember.
Are there drugs ever involved?
No, he's very very healthy, very fit. He jogs every day on the beach. He does yoga, all that stuff. He has a gym in his house. He's never taken a drink of alcohol ever, not once in his life. At least that's what he says. I don't really know. And he's never tried any drugs, never smoked a cigarette, never nothing.
How about pornography? Any in his house?
What type of pornography?
Any type.
Any type?
Specifically children. young women?
I don't know if you
Teenage
can.
girls?
Oh, he's got lots of naked pictures of teenage girls, like the real photographs that he took, not.
Like, if you said there was
he
one
had
of you?
pictures of me.
Naked.
That was.
And you were 16.
Yeah, like how else can I explain it? I was naked. I had no clothes on.
He would just say, let me take pictures of you?
He goes. I don't even know what he said. I don't want to say something because it might be wrong, but he just, I guess, asked me to take pictures, and that's how it went. And I said,
Was it just like
okay.
a fun, or were you doing stuff? Poses?
I was just like, it was me standing in front of a big white marble bathtub, and he has his own bathroom, and then the girls that sleep over, he has a second bathroom for guests, or whatever the hell you want to call them. And it was in the guest bathroom in his master suite. And it wasn't like I was, spreading my legs or anything for the camera. I was standing up. I think I was standing up, and I just it was me kind of like looking over my shoulder, kind of smiling, and that was that.
And now he has that up on his wall or something?
No, he's got other, excuse me.
Mm-hmm.
He has
Put him
other.
to sleep then. Sorry.
No, I look like I'm putting Sana asleep. If you go in his bathroom, I mean, I don't know, he has naked photos of other teenage girls, around his house. One thing that really bothered me, though, he has a picture of his goddaughter, with no, panties on. And it always grosses me out. It's a picture of her, she's mooning him. And I don't know if you can, I wouldn't put a picture like that in my house, honestly. That causes a little, it raises a few questions. It's questionable if it can be considered pornography, child pornography. But I wouldn't put a picture of a little girl with her skirt pulled up on my wall. No.
Do you know if he ever videotaped any of these,
No, not with me there. I was just thinking, I don't remember anything like that. If he has videotapes with me, I don't know, he might have videotape. He's got photographs. He could ruin my life if he wanted to.
but not that you're aware of?
Not that I'm aware of, no. You want her phone number?
If you have it.
Yeah, I got it. I know it, actually. Oh, wait, no, I don't. I want to make sure it's the right one. I really care about her, and I didn't even take her to this. I mentioned it, and she goes, oh, yeah, I already heard about it from somebody else. I wasn't mentioning it do you want to do it? I was mentioning it oh, I have to go. She was my friend. She knew what I did. I was like, oh, I got to go to Jeffrey's today. She knew what that meant. And she goes, oh, would you mind if I went there? And I was like, whatever. Why do you want to do it? She's like, oh, I was talking to somebody. Figured I'd do it. Her number is...
If there's a picture of you in the house, it's of when you were 16.
Or 17.
Or 17.
Or 17. Definitely not. No, there wasn't much activity between us since I turned 18.
Okay.
I mean, I remember just about everything. I remember down to the letter what happened since the New Year. Nothing major. Nothing, heavy happened.
What do you mean by heavy? You mean...
Well, I mean, he laid off with, going down on me and stuff like that. When I went there... Hey, Dad? Daddy, I'm still at work. I gotta call you when I get home, okay? Alright. Okay, bye-bye. Sorry, where was I?
After the New Year's.
Oh, yeah, after the New Year,
After
the New Year, not that he wouldn't, but, he just didn't. I didn't get, nothing significant happened with us. He didn't, it was just, it was back in the beginning, really mild.
Did he know you turned 18 at that point?
He was jumping for joy.
When you turned 18? So there's no doubt in your mind
He bought
when you were graduating?
Oh, 100%. Not my Christmas gift, my birthday gift for being 18 was a plane ticket to New York City. I left at 4:30 in the morning on my 18th birthday to go to New York to be with him. And I mean, he didn't tell me. I didn't know. He had a chauffeur pick me up from the airport in a bulletproof black Mercedes. I remember that specifically. I got pictures of that too, if you all want some pictures. But whatchamacallit, yeah. I didn't know that he wasn't going to be there until after the chauffeur picked me up and said, Jeffrey's on the phone for you, and he handed me the phone. And then I spoke to Jeffrey. Jeffrey's like, I'm not going to be able to be there, but I set all this stuff up for you. You're going to have a great time. Like, you know, and that was that. I got somebody to stay with. And
was he ever into the S&M type of thing?
I don't know what that is. Like, are you talking about, like, whips and chains and stuff?
Like the tying up, the...
I don't know what you'd call a strap-on. Like, I don't know what you'd call that. He never, like...
All these toys you're mentioning, he penetrated you with these?
Specifically with the strap-on.
But these other toys?
He himself penetrated me with these items.
And you were, then again, before you were 18?
I swear to that, yes.
Done the same with the strap-on. She's penetrated you.
Yeah, she's done that with other stuff too. She's gone down on me. Like, he's asked me to go down on her, and when I say no, he flashes $200 in front of me. Says, do it for 5 minutes, and you get this, and I'll do it for 5 minutes. It's disgusting what I did for money.
But that was once again, you're way before you're 18 doing this to you.
Yeah, yeah.
How many times did you say that happened? And him.
And him? It could be as little as like 5 times, or as much as like, I don't know. It's Hello? Hey honey, are you up for work? I'm talking to some people right now. Yeah, so I don't know. Do you think we're going to be here for like another hour or whatever? No? We're going to be done pretty soon. Okay, well he says we're going to be done pretty soon. So, I don't know. Would you just wait at home for me? Because I'm not having a great day. Okay, I love you. Bye.
Is your boyfriend? He said he didn't know. You mentioned you didn't tell him you were talking to us?
I didn't tell him that you guys were investigating, like, Jeffrey and stuff. God, no.
Okay.
I said I had to talk to some people about a few things, like, and that was that.
Okay, no problem. Okay. Well. Yeah, I mean, you said you had photographs. What kind of, just of the New York trip? Do you have any photographs from inside the house or anything like that?
I'm just trying to think.
Yeah,
Hold on.
no problem. It is a different season.
I don't think I have any photographs. I mean, I could look at my house. But I kind of figured he didn't want me taking photographs of his house either, so I really don't think I did that. I just got pictures of, like, his car and, like, his chauffeur and stuff, like, that's it.
Is there anyone else that you
We're involved.
interacted in the house?
To that, yeah, it was just,
You didn't have anyone else?
it was, and now, who is,
No, I'm not sure.
what's the, I mean, like, if you tell me last name, I could probably tell you who she is. Yeah.
I'm going to have to look for it for just 1 second here. Keep bear with me.
Okay.
Who did you say that is?
It's Adriana.
That's Adriana, right?
Her name's
No.
okay.
No, her name is...
Okay. Is that the girl that was told? No, I was under the impression that she told me that she came from Chicago when she was like 15 with Jeffrey. So like, I don't understand what the hell is going on.
You know that girl?
I don't know. She looks like every other girl.
Well, I don't have anything further, do you?
Did you show the picture of the one girl or no?
I did.
But that's not the same person she saw.
That's not the same thing.
And the last time you spoke to him on the phone was, what, 6 weeks ago? Or even longer than that? Did they leave you any messages recently? No one ever contacted you or anything?
No, I think I even deleted the emails. If my boyfriend found those emails, he should shoot me. I get kicked out of the house. I'm pretty sure they're gone. I deleted them.
Remember his screen name?
Or his and whatever, yeah.
What is that?
I don't know who. I have no idea. I didn't bother to ask. It was none of my business.
Okay. Well, I don't have anything further. Would you like to add anything else to the statement?
What do you want to see happen to Jeffrey?
I don't think anything's going to happen to him.
No, that's not what I asked you. What do you think should happen to Jeffrey? For what he did to you?
I don't even care if he goes to jail. I just don't want this to happen to anybody else, whatever that means to you guys.
And that's what we're trying to stop here.
Yeah, that means a lot.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and conclude the statement. The time on my watch is 5:40 p.m.